Hey, how y'all doing today? It's the Hillbilly, and I'm coming at you from the woods back here in old Sparkling Highlands, Texas. I want to talk to you about some things today, and I want to introduce something new. I'm going to be bringing you something called The Son and I. The Little Son and I. Somehow or another, we're going to find a way to change the world. What I came to talk to you today about is you. So many things that we hear on the internet motivating us, pushing us forward. You can have your dreams, chase your dreams. You can have this, become a millionaire, get rich, get this, get that, get better relationships. Well, I'm going to do it a little bit different way. We hear all these stories and all these people that have made it. They're millionaires, living in their mansion, living the dream, and they tell you their story of how they got there, what they did to get there. Mine's going to be a little different. I'm going to show you my story and how I got there. And what we're going to do is we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to start day one of a new life. I got tragedy in my life right now, and I know all y'all have tragedy. I may have more than you, and you may have more than me, but I can assure you mine is similar to what's going on in your life. I got really no money. 150 bucks in the bank, 600 bucks in the drawer, which the 600 bucks is spoken for because the phone bill and the light bill, if it ain't paid here soon, they're going to be shut off. So real world, I got 150 bucks to my name. I got no credit cards left. They're all maxed out. My credit was good. Now I got a 500 Beacon score. I got creditors calling me left and right. And I don't know, $55,000, $60,000 in debt in credit card bills. Plus I owe other family members $25,000, $30,000. Car payments past due, house payments past due. Got no job. Hadn't had a job in 8 or 9 months. My fault, this guy's fault. It don't matter, that's where I'm at. I've applied for jobs, I've looked for jobs, I've been blackballed, lied on some more. Things taken from me that shouldn't have been taken from me. I've had my car stolen. Still hadn't got it back. I got more problems than a run over dog right now, and I'm here to tell you that it's hard. It's real hard to lift yourself up every day and do something. But I can tell you this, starting right here, right now, and I've been doing this for a little while, I've become a firm believer that there's a stronger force that's for me than is against me. So as time moves on with me, you're going to see me grow and see me elevate myself. All these get-rich deals and become a success in life and in business, they all talk about the same things: attitude. You got to have the right attitude. You got to have a good outlook on life. You got to have the right kind of personality. You got to have a go-getter mentality. You can't just sit around and mope around and woe is me, and you're never going to get there. Procrastination. Well, that's a demon of mine, that's for sure. Sometimes I get more involved with procrastination than others, but it is definitely a deal killer. It will stop you in your tracks and stop any forward movement that you have going on. You got to fight that. You got to fight that voice inside of you telling you that you can't, that you're washed up, that you're not going to get another good gig, that you're not going to be able to pay your bills, you're not going to be able to have the house of your dreams, you're not going to be able to have the relationship of your dreams, your kids are never going to look up to you, people aren't going to respect you. when you get low, when you get down and you fall like I did, when you're at the top and you fall, if you're like me, you realize you never was at the top. Even when you felt like you was at the top, making good money, you know, living life a little bit, being able to play, being able to buy you a few toys and have a little bit of fun. The top's only the top if you feel it inside of here. If you wake up with some joy in your heart and you're glad to be alive and you're glad to see the person next to you, that you embrace that person when they walk in the door, that hugging them, kissing them isn't a chore no more. And if you're like me, you may be in a similar situation. You may be in a similar spot in your life to where you feel like you lost it all. Right now, what it's time to do is dig down deep and build on your character, your integrity, to take that humble pie and shove the whole thing down your mouth. Don't take a slice of it. Don't take a bite of it. Don't spit it out. Eat it and enjoy it. And start building on your character, on your self-esteem, telling yourself that you can. Looking yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I've done this and I let myself down, but I've done this and I've done this and I've done this that is good. If you got any good human quality inside of you, if you got any kind of fire inside of you, still burning there. You just got to stoke the embers. You got to shift it around. You got to get that flame burning brighter again. And the only way that you're going to do that is to start believing in yourself. Start telling yourself, I can. You know, we hear all those videos all the time. Tell yourself, you know, I am good, I am great, you know, I am successful, I am worthy. You know, it only works when you say it and you believe it. So you got to find some aspect in your life that you've been worthy at. There's something you've done good. You've helped an old lady across the street. If that's the only thing you ever done good in your life, you got some good inside of you. There was a light, if you may, placed inside of all of us. All of us have good inside of us. All of us got bad inside of us too. And we got to make a decision. Which voice are we going to hear? Which voice are we going to listen to? Which voice is going to be the driving force on what we're going to do tomorrow, what we're going to do today, what we're going to do right now in this moment. Every 5-10 minutes of your life, you got a decision, a choice to make. Are you going to make the wrong one? You're going to make the right one. Now, if you don't know the wrong or the right choice and you just make a mistake, you're forgiven. If you know right from wrong and you still make the wrong mistake, you still make the wrong choice, you're still forgiven. But you got to stop beating yourself up. You got to stop saying that I done this wrong, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get this. You've already been forgiven for all those things. You know, I'm going to tell you that the strongest thing that I have found to motivate me and to move me forward and to make me accept and want my destiny, and I don't know exactly what that is, but I feel something inside of me that I feel like my destiny. The thing that changed that more than anything is to accept, where'd that fire come from? Where'd that destiny come from? Where'd that desire come from? Where did that dream come from? Where did those hopes come from? Where did that integrity come from? Where did that creativity come from? And I know the answer to that. I received that gift when I was born. I received that gift through and from the King of all kings, creator of the universe. And so did you. And at the same time, we received a curse of, I can't do this, I'm too ugly, I'm too fat, I ain't smart enough. I'm not cool enough. I'm not fast enough. And for some of us, we let that beat us so far down that we lose sight of the light that was put inside of us. I'm asking you to grab hold of that light that's inside of you and use it. Thrive on it. Know it's there. Believe in it. It will take you to places that are unimaginable. I've had some good things given to me in life. I've had some breaks. I've had some hard things. Like I told you before, although I'm in a very difficult spot right now, my frame of mind, my heart, my soul, all of the things that make me whole and make me good and make me want to dream are stronger now than they've ever been. I'm waiting for my next step in life, for the next chapter in my life. My book isn't complete. I ain't done yet. I feel like all of my life I've worked up to this point right here, and this is where I begin. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret the things that I've done in my life. They're what got me here. This right here is where I begin to catapult myself in a complete different category of Tim. And I want you to understand that you have everything inside of you to make all of your dreams and hit your destiny, to have everything that you ever wanted in the world. But if you want it right, and you want it done the right way, and you want it to last, you got to get that fire inside of you, that loving God can only give you. And what that does for you, you go out there and you invent something, or you build something, or you take on someone else's ideal, and you wake up and suddenly everything's there, and you're a multi-millionaire, you're a multi-billionaire, maybe you're a trillionaire. And life goes on, and life's good, and you're doing everything right, and you're staying out of the bad, and circumstances happen. Market crashes, things fall apart, something out of your control, and you lose everything you got. And that day, like me, you lose everything you got. It's not going to be as difficult, because you're already going to have that faith inside of you, and you're already going to better look up and go, God, thank you for all the blessings that you put in my life, God, and thank you for the blessings that are coming. And I know I had it good, God, but I know what you got in store for me now is even greater, is even better. That's the only way that I can tell you to get through hardships and to get through trying times. And if you can do that, you can walk through life with a little bit of love in your heart, a smile on your face, and getting your ass kicked by the rest of the world, and it's going to be okay. Like right now, I am literally getting my ass kicked. And I used to walk around like this, whack, whack, because I let my ass get kicked. I'm standing here right now, man, and I'm saying, hey, I ain't taking that ass kicking no more. You can keep kicking me, but I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna feel it, because I know there's something greater for me. I know there's something bigger coming for me. So keep staying behind me, keep getting off of my ear, keep dancing around on my shoulder and telling me all the bad things that I ain't gonna make it, I ain't gonna be a success. But guess what? I'm gonna change the world. Somehow or another, I'm gonna change it. Believe in yourself. Stand up tall. Tell yourself, I got this. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it happen. Every day you'll get stronger, and we'll build something. I'll be back soon. Keep your head up, shoulders back. You're a child of the Most Highest God. You've already got a crown. All you got to do is put it on. Your kingdom, it has already been set for you. It's just waiting for you. There ain't no dust on the chairs. You don't got to dust nothing off. It's sitting there. It's waiting.